In 1776, Bucks County looked a lot different than it does today. There were no towns in the way we have today. In fact, there was only one borough in all of Bucks County, which was Bristol. So most of the other towns were small crossroads villages. Newtown was the county seat, and if it was important. But most of the area was farms and fields and forest. So we think of farms today as a broad expanse, but those days it was really hard to plow a lot of land. You had to clear it, and it took years to clear the land, and the farming was more subsistence. It wasn't a big business that they exported a lot of the grain, although they did do some. It was mostly just, for them to survive. Making a living in rural Bucks County in the 18th century wasn't easy. Farms were not large. Many farmers actually had other occupations, and when you read taxes and you read other sources, even deeds, they'll say the occupation was a cordwainer, which is a shoemaker, or a miller, or some other occupation. But there were a lot of people who were laborers, and they would often have a smaller piece of land where they would be farm laborers. Not everybody owned their own land. That's a misconception. We don't know how much land was actually farmed, and you'll find advertisements will say a certain amount of land, pasture land, a certain amount of land is meadow, and then some woodland, they would call it. And presumably the vast majority of the land was woodland. It's still well into the 1770s. It's hard to farm by hand a large tract of land. That's why you needed a lot of sons, though you had a lot of help to do the work.